how God creates. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. But how do I do it? How do I do it? I'm just a puppet, right? I'm over here, right? How do I do miracles? How do I do miracles? Welcome back to Miracles, the next level. So, previously we looked at how I create, right? Like exactly how I create is like this. But for a miracle worker or a trainee for miracle working, you still think you're here, possibly. And so, how do I do the miracle if I'm still in the world which is being generated? If I'm still in the unreality of it, how do I do a miracle? And y'all are gonna love this because how to miracle, we'll go with red this time. And miracle, and again, the miracle is your vision within perception of how this change occurs, how we cause a change to perception. So we're going to say that this star right here is a miracle, essentially a call to or remembrance of an acceptance of a higher power to cause effects for you. The word we're going to use here is forgiveness. And this word is necessarily different than potentially how you've used it before. In fact, definitely how you used it, but it's definitely different than that. It's definitely different. Because with this type of forgiveness, the kind that we need to induce miracles, what you'll actually be doing is reminding yourself that this system of reality, outside of the narrowed down view of perception, that system of reality is real. You can use some wordplay that goes, I forgive myself for believing that this world is real. God, please take your place instead of what I see in front of me. And that way, the remembrance of God becomes your perception rather than whatever you were looking at here before. It'll always work like this. And the word is forgiveness. Again, we're using it a little bit differently. This time it necessarily means being willing to see beyond the bounds of our little temporary dwelling in this unreal place. There are some pros and cons to using the old way of using forgiveness. And I'll tell you the con. The old way of using the word forgiveness, one first must witness what could be considered a sin. Witness to a sin, a wrongdoing. Say that wrongdoing is real. And then say, I'm going to be a bigger person, or maybe I choose to believe that it's okay. God forgives your very real sin that you just did. You dirty sinner. And that ain't it. Because one thing you can say about an unreal world is that anything that happens here doesn't happen. It's unreal. Forgiveness in this sense means the willingness to be shown by a loving, guiding presence that it's not real. Bonus, it always feels good. And that's one way you know you did it right. Another way is that it occurs a miracle. Literally. Literally, really, and actually. A true forgiveness occurs a miracle which will change your perception toward God. Changes delta P toward remembrance of a higher power and just how powerful it is. Boom. How do I do it? Forgiveness. The next, how do you do it? You have to, or at least I recommend mind training. If you haven't yet, go ahead and check out A Course in Miracles. Within it is built a mind training program. Remember, this action here is your mind, this projection faculty. So for 220 days, plus some, you're going to be training this faculty and training yourself to see that this is happening. You kind of have to do the mind training. Another way is just to keep living your life. Go ahead and be peaceful, doing your miracles and all that stuff, but stay miracle ready. Particularly if you've already done the mind training, you're already understanding that you're doing this. Stay miracle ready, and it'll happen. Again, miracles are always happening. It's a natural state of affairs. So stay ready to really get into one. Stay aware of it, that it's happening at all. All right. And again, if you haven't already picked up A Course in Miracles, go ahead and check out the item that's linked in the description, and you can pick it up on the shop below. So, I almost said how do I, but I just told you I wouldn't. How does one who still sees themselves as within this perception shell, the shell of perception, actually occur a miracle? The word is forgiveness. How do I get good at forgiveness? I do mind training. Let's go ahead and put that up here too. Mind training comes built into A Course in Miracles, and you become to an even better place because I got your back on getting you a mind training program designed just for you. So send me a message if you want one. If you don't want one, don't send me a message. And every believer out there, stay blessed. Or else, stay blessed.